It's not just Apple, small businesses are feeling the effects of the coronavirus outbreak. What used to take a couple of weeks to get might take 6 weeks now, said one small business owner who sources her material from China. Wall Street is having its worst week since the financial crisis, but it's not just major companies such as Apple and Boeing who are reporting gigantic losses and feeling the effects of the coronavirus epidemic. Nick and Arin Oliver of Oregon, Illinois fulfilled a lifelong dream of starting their own business with the launch of their online clothing store, Harbor Factory, in January. "We'd been working on the idea for a couple years before we jumped into it," Nick Oliver told NBC News. "We were on track to do 1,000 sales in the first week. But the timing couldn't have been worse." Harbor Factory officially launched on Jan. 17. With the majority of its suppliers based in Wuhan, China, the epicenter of what the World Health Organization has called a public health emergency after almost 800 people have died from the coronavirus. What should have been a successful first week quickly soured when Harbor Factory's orders weren't able to ship. As a direct to consumer business, Harbor Factory's success relied on the China-based suppliers being able to ship product orders directly to customers. Oliver said they received notices that their products weren't able to ship, blaming the delay on the Chinese New Year holiday when many businesses and factories in China close. When delays continued, that supplier finally admitted the order delays were a direct result of the coronavirus outbreak. "It turned our business launch into a nightmare," Oliver said. "Everything has had to be refunded. Nobody wants to have a launch like this." Oliver said that his suppliers' inability to fulfill orders had a huge effect on his business. He estimates that his profits were down 95% those first few weeks. Wanting to create a positive experience for customers and live without the stress of an unreliable supply chain, Oliver decided the company's best move was to switch to a U.S.-based supplier. This month, they officially made the switch to a supplier based out of California. "Customers are now receiving orders within 3 or 4 days," Oliver said. But the higher cost of doing business in the U.S. has had a direct effect on Harb.